Alright folks, here we have a 2001 Ford Expedition 2-wheel drive Eddie Bauer edition for sale. Now this has got 129,000 miles on it. It's a 2-wheel drive, but it's pretty loaded. Like I said, this is the Eddie Bauer, so it does have leather seats. And unlike most vehicles here in Las Vegas, the leather seats are in phenomenal shape. Take a look here. You can see Eddie Bauer. There's one little, well, that's just a stain. Anyway, so you can see most of the ones in Vegas, when you see leather seats, are all torn up, cracked. You see the dash is in really good shape. Okay, does have a JVC CD player with the auxiliary plug-in in the front, so if you're like me, you plug up your cell phone and listen to Spotify. Does have the front and rear AC and heat, and they both work very, very well. You've got your external plug here, cup holders. Center console. Now here's a good one for you folks. It's got a VHS player. Look at that. How classic is that? So it has a VHS player and it has a 6-disc CD player. So I didn't use either one because I didn't have any use for them. Like I said, I did use a single CD player and a JVC, but it does have the 6-disc in there. And there's also a flip down, which I'll show you that. Of course, here's the back seat. As I said, there are no tears in the back seat. And there's more cup holders. Alright, so here's the flip down screen for the VHS. So I guess you could hook a DVD player on there if you wanted to. These are the controls also for the rear heat and air, and the audio controls. There's another auxiliary port there for you to plug things up. Third row seat. So you see, nothing wrong, no tears in the third row seat. When I got this thing, first thing I did was take out the third row seat because I am a divorced male with one teenage son, and I don't carry around a bunch of people. I don't have a big family, so it's just the two of us. So I took it out so I could put my toolbox and other items. Also, there's a set of headphones here, air freshener, a set of headphones that come with the audio system. Rear. So as you can see, when you have the third row seat, you only have a small area for items. So I took that third row seat out and put my toolbox and my other stuff in there. It does have the wiring here in the back, so if you want to put your big thumper speakers back here and boom boom boom, you can. Also, I failed to mention, as you can see, it's the Eddie Bauer, and it does have the Triton V8, so it's the 5.4 V8. It's the big V8. There is an amp, which I forgot to mention, right down here. See if I can get a shot of that. So there's the amp. Now, we don't have it hooked up because I didn't have the big speakers in the back, but the stereo system sounds really good in this thing without it. So I think someone had already upgraded the speaker system because the speakers do not sound like stock speakers. All the tires are good. They're BF Goodrich Long Trail TAs, and they've still got good tread. You can see the truck is in excellent shape. The tow package on there which is the reason that I bought it, because I was going to be moving out of state. But it turned out I'm not going to be moving for another year and a half, so I don't need this anymore right now. There is no body damage on this thing. It has the running boards, and it does have the light, so it lights up at night. You to get in and out. No body damage. Tires are good. Rims are good. Triton V8. You see the front. There's one little scuffy area right there. Other than that, all the windows are good. Has the roof rack on top. I'll pop the hood for you to show you the engine. Okay. My son was cleaning and stuff the other day. So, here's the engine. Sorry for the glare. It's bad glare here. 5.4 Triton engine. This is the big boy, the big V8. This is the one that you need if you're going to pull a boat, camper, anything like that. So everything's in good shape. All the belts are good. Brakes are good. The only thing is the washer fluid. One of the lines going to where it goes to go up to the windshield wipers has a leak in it. So right now it won't hold your washer fluid. So just replace that hose. The container itself, there's no cracks in it. It's one of the hoses, and it's kind of hard to get to, so I haven't replaced it. Other than that, what else we got? We have. Oh, you can adjust the pedals. I forgot that. So it has the adjustable pedals, so you can bring them up or back depending on how tall you are. Rear window defroster. Has a rear window wiper. Of course, power locks. Power windows. You can set your seat. You got two settings for it. The let me show you. As I said, the mileage. God, I wasn't completely prepared. All right. I have two sets of keys. So this is the mileage. 129. Starts right up. Mileage is 129 and 185. So 129,000 miles. So not your typical Las Vegas truck with 200,000 miles on it. It also has a reader up here. If you can see that. There we go. That tells you how much miles you go till you run out of gas. And you can set the different modes when you go on a trip. Also, when I got it, I replaced the fuel pump, because at the time they have a thing where the gas exchange, where it lets out any excess gas out of a tank, if it gets clogged up, you can't fill your gas tank more than a quarter of a tank or half a tank. So I had to change that out and replaced it. So now you can fill it up full tank. There's also up here, you have these two buttons here for the rear vents. You push these and the back windows will open up. I'll show you. See the back windows back there? We'll push that and it opens. Look at that. And then the other one does the same thing. Alright, what else am I forgetting? And your nice little alarm because I don't have my seatbelt on. If you don't put your seatbelt on, this thing will drive you crazy and tell you to put your seatbelt on. So, power mirrors, and they are heated. So if you're going to drive somewhere in the winter time, and it has the turn signals on the side here. So it has the turn signals there. Oh, also, it has the keypad. I'm blocking this, ain't I? There we go. It has the keypad here, so you can open the doors without having the key, and I'll tell you the code because I know what the code is. Alright, so it does work. Now, I'm asking $3,000 for it. Oh, and also, here's another thing too. Another feature. If you don't know about these, you can push this way to open the back, or push this way and it pops the glass. And there's your windshield wiper. So you got that. Now, I'm asking $3,000 for this Expedition because it is in such good shape. And I've driven it all over Las Vegas. I've driven it on the 215. I've driven it on the 15, and it drives like a dream. It has the air suspension in the back, so it rides really, really smooth like a Cadillac. So, I'm asking $3,000. Now, if you want to come take a look at it, then bring cash. I've sold vehicles here in the past. I'm not one of those guys that goes to the auction and buys them. This is my vehicle, and the title is in my name, unlike most of the people that sell cars here. So, the title is in my name, so you're dealing with the owner. This is not my cousin's car. I'm not selling this for my cousin that went back to Mexico or wherever, and he's not here. I'm not selling this for my son who went in the military and now it's here. This is my truck, and the title is in my name, so you're dealing with the owner. Now, it's $3,000 or best offer, and it's well worth it. Now, if you got a trade, I'm a possibility of looking at that because, like I said, I'm going to be here another year and a half. So what am I interested in trades? Okay. I would be interested in, if you've got like a V8 Camaro, Firebird, something like that, that would be cool. Not a V6. It's a Camaro. It's got to be a V8. Preferably, if you got like a sports car with a convertible top or T-tops, that'd be cool. Looking for something to have fun with. You got a motorcycle? I ride motorcycles. I have a license for it. Rode for years. So if you bought your wife one of those Harley Davidson 883s because she said she wanted to ride with you while you're riding your big hog, she rode it a couple times and decided, honey, that helmet messes up my hair, and I don't like the bugs hit me in the face, so you want to get rid of that? You want to trade? Let's talk. Honda Shadow, Kawasaki Vulcan, we can talk, okay? No crotch rockets. I'm 47 years old. I don't want to be riding bent over on a crotch rocket. Not my thing, Don't want to feel like I'm in the jail and Big Bubba's bending me over driving a motorcycle. So I want something that's comfortable. All right, what else can we say? Pistols. Yes. You want to do a partial trade for some pistols or rifles or something like that? We can talk. Okay? No 22s. I don't need any 22s. I have pistols. I have rifles, So what am I looking for as far as that goes? If you've got 357 partial, we got a nice 357. You want to talk, cash and trade, 357. 44 Magnum. Yes. We can talk. If you have a Shield 9mm or 40 caliber, for like CCW, prefer the 40, but yes, I'll be interested in that. Glock 40, no 9mm Glocks. Prefer the 35. I like the longer barrel, so if you got a 40 caliber Glock, that would be cool. Henry rifle, lever action. Love those. Those would be great. If you got a 30-30, or you got one of the big boys, which would be a 44, 357, 45 Colt, one of those for trade plus cash, okay. ARs, If you've got some tricked out AR that you put $2,000-3,000 into, I'm not going to trade you evenly for a truck. Now, if you've got a basic AR and you want to talk cash and an AR, then that's fine. Or a Mini 14 or an AK, you know, but we're talking cash and trade. So I'm not trading straight across the board for a rifle, you know. Other than that, well, Christmas time's around. PlayStation 4, if you've got a PlayStation 4 that you bought your kid or you bought one so you could play and you didn't want to play it anymore, I can take a couple $100 off for that. But, you know, they sell them brand new at Walmart for $350 with one game. So if you think your PlayStation's worth $500 and we're going to take that off the price, I'm not paying you $500 for a PlayStation 4. What else? Laptop. My son could use a laptop. You know, not one that's, you know, 5 years old, but if you got a decent laptop that's, you know, got good capability, you can take a couple off, you know, bucks off of that. That's fine. You know, there's a lot of deals right now. It's Christmas time where they're selling decent ones for $400. So I'm not looking for a $1,500 laptop, just a decent one for my son to, you know, do his little thing on there. So that's what we got. My name's Tracy. My phone number is 702-573-0168. If you want to talk, give me a call. You can send me a text if you want. But if you want to come look at this truck, bring cash. I don't want to hear that you're waiting on your insurance check to come in and it'll be next week, or, you know, someone's giving you money or whatever. If you don't have cash to come and look at the truck, don't come and look at the truck. I've got things to do. I don't need to be, you know, messing around letting you come take a joyride. So bring the cash if you want to buy it. Okay? Thank you.